Hi, everybody. We're going to show you a brief video on how to enter your courses in Synergy. So we are logged into our sample student, Adam. Mr. Cummins is going to be a rising sophomore named Adam, putting his 8 course codes into Synergy. So this is what your screen should look like after you log into StudentVue. So the first thing you're going to do is on the left, hit course request. And then your screen will look like this. So before we begin, this is very important. Do not search your courses by course name because Synergy is loaded with every single course we've ever taught. Don't do that because you might end up in the wrong section. Only enter course codes by their 4-digit number. Okay, Mr. Cummins, are you ready to start and go over your 8 classes for your sophomore year?
Yes, I'm so excited.
Okay, and do you have your course selection sheet for the sophomore year all filled out?
Right here.
Okay, let's go through this really quickly. So do you want to take world history, college prep, or AP world history?
I want to take AP World History because I hear the history teachers are awesome.
Great. So we're going to type in the course code for AP world history, which is 0074, and then we're going to hit add request. This is your actual classes. Do not hit alternates until we get to the alternate electives. So we enter that in and it will show up top. And then the next thing that is required for sophomores is English. So do you want English 10 college prep or English 10 honors, Mr. Cummins?
I want regular English 10, 0122.
Great. So we're going to enter that in and put add request and it will show up top. And now we've moved down to math. So Mr. Cummins, are you going to sequence math next year and take 2 classes, or are you just going to take 1 math?
Yes, I think I should sequence my math next year. So I want to do integrated math 2 in the fall and integrated math 3 in the spring.
Great.
4513F and 4515S.
Remember, if you're going to sequence, you need to designate F for fall or S for spring. Make sure you put in the correct course code. If you're only taking a course once and not sequencing 2 math classes, you would only enter the number in, not F or S. Okay, great. So now we have 4 courses down. We have 4 courses to go. So Mr. Cummins, are you taking chemistry next year?
Yeah, I took biology this year, so I'll do chemistry next year.
Great.
3119.
Great. Okay, Mr. Cummins, are you taking a world language next year?
I think I should. I did Spanish 1 this year, so I should probably do Spanish 2 next year.
Great. So we're going to enter 5688. And because we're not sequencing, we're just entering the number. There will be no F or S following that. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 classes. Okay, Mr. Cummins. So after that, we have visual and performing art, the F requirement. We have college prep electives. We have PE. What do you want to do with your last 2 course codes?
Well, I'm planning to play baseball in the spring, and since I'm going to be a sophomore, I think I want to get my PE over with. So I'd like to do hybrid PE, but when do I sign up for that?
So you're going to sign up for that in the spring because baseball is a spring sport. So we're going to enter in 2570S so that you get hybrid PE in the spring. You have 1 more course code, Mr. Cummins. What are you going to pick?
Well, I think that's a pretty big workload, and I don't want to overdo it because I want to have time to be able to do stuff outside of school too. So I think I want to have an off roll for my 8th period. Okay,
so out of the off roll codes, what code are you going to pick, Mr. Cummins?
Well, because I play sports, I probably want to be able to get out of school earlier, so I have more time in the afternoon to do that. So I think I want 4th period off in the fall.
So that would be 0011. Are you going to play football, Mr. Cummins?
Not this year.
Not this year. Okay, great. So now we have 8 course codes. Everybody should have 8. Okay, now this is very important, Mr. Cummins. If you do not pick alternate electives and something gets canceled, the computer is just going to randomly put you in an elective, and that is not an error, and you would not be able to change it in the fall. So it's very important that you pick 3 alternate electives and in the order of interest. So what is your first choice alternate?
All right, well, if I can't get the classes that I picked, then I probably would want to do my F requirements. So I think I will pick ceramics.
Okay, so we're gonna enter that number in, and this is very important. You're gonna hit add alternate. So it goes under your alternate courses. Great, so now ceramics is there. What's your second choice alternate, Mr. Cummins?
Digital photography 2089.
Great.
Which order should I put in? If I want ceramics before digital photography, which order should I do that?
You should put ceramics first and digital photography second, so you're doing everything right. So this should be your third choice, your last choice, Mr. Cummins. What would you like?
Okay, and then I've heard about AP computer science, but I'm not sure what the difference between principles and Java is. What's the difference there?
Well, comp sci principles, you must take that before you take Java because Java is the advanced one. So you would have to start with comp sci principles.
Okay, I'll do computer science principles as my third alt.
Great. Okay, so let's double check everything that Mr. Cummins has. He's got 8 course codes up top, 3 down at the bottom. It's automatically saved. We're not going to press anything else because that would lock it. Just leave it as is. And then remember, everybody, if there's any confusion about any of this, you will meet individually with one of us where we can finalize everything for you. Just do the best you can. So thanks for helping me out, Mr. Cummins and Ms. Goldman, and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.